In this video, I'm going to be telling you how one of the largest vaccine makers in the entire world will manufacture 1 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccine and whether or not their stock should be in your portfolio. And we're going to be starting right now. Hey, it's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If this is your first time here and you want to know how to grow your wealth through investing and trading in the stock market, make sure you start now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss a video. Glasko Smith Kline. So this is actually a company I like a lot. They're a London-based pharmaceutical company and one of the largest vaccine makers in the entire world. They've made a huge announcement, guys. I should probably say a game-changing announcement yesterday, which was Thursday, May the 28th of 2020. They announced that its Adjuvant could make a significant contribution against COVID-19. And you're probably wondering, well, what contribution would that be? Let's just say the company intends to produce 1 billion, and that's billion with a capital B, 1 billion doses of pandemic vaccine adjuvant in 2021 to support multiple COVID-19 vaccine collaborations. Now, I already know what you're thinking, so just let me go ahead and address that and get it out of the way. You're thinking, an adjuvant? What in the heck is an adjuvant? I thought you'd never ask. You surprise me. You really do, you old knucklehead, you. By definition, an adjuvant is a pharmacological or immunological agent that modifies the effect of other agents. So that would be like doing a therapy that is given in addition to the primary or initial therapy to maximize its effectiveness. Or like an adjuvant treatment, which would be a treatment applied after an initial treatment to suppress secondary formation of something. So in other words, it'll enhance the initial treatment. And guess what? The most common adjuvant, that's right, the most common adjuvant in human vaccines are salts, okay? Believe it or not. That doesn't mean you should go get a bottle of salt and just start, sprinkling it all over your mashed potatoes there, buddy. But it's true. Now, this coming from GSK, Glasko Smith Kline, this is not something that can be easily ignored, as this is a proven company we're talking about with a proven track record. And they've previously demonstrated this in the last flu pandemic, y'all, where their pandemic adjuvant reduced the amount of vaccine protein required per dose, which allowed more vaccine doses to be produced. And this contributed to allowing the company to protect more people, which is what we can expect to see here, right? So an adjuvant can also enhance the immune response and has been shown to create a stronger and longer lasting immunity against infections. Ain't that amazing, y'all? Dang. And guess what else adjuvants can do? Adjuvants have been used safely for decades, and in all cases, vaccines containing adjuvants are tested for safety and effectiveness in clinical trials before they are ever licensed for use, okay? Not to mention, they are continuously monitored by the CDC and the FDA after their approval, so we're good, man, we're good. Now, most adjuvants, they kind of resemble a can of Red Bull, but they're probably about the size of a can of Coke. All right, I'm making that crap up. Don't listen to me. So let me get you guys back on topic. Okay, so Glaxo Smith Kline's announcement actually follows the completion of global manufacturing review and a decision to invest in expanded manufacturing capacity. And we've seen this before, guys, okay? We've seen this from others that are also working on COVID-19 vaccines, and we've seen it this week, okay? On Wednesday, Novavax, ticker symbol NVAX, announced their purchase of a manufacturing plant in the Czech Republic for $167 million. And they did this to boost their capacity for production of their COVID-19 vaccine candidate. So who else did this? Moderna, ticker symbol mRNA. Yesterday, they announced that they're trying to meet demand for their vaccine candidate by expanding their contract with CDMO to source more raw materials. Now, if you guys haven't seen it already, I did make a video on this yesterday. Make sure you go check it out. All right. So as you can see, a lot of companies are actually taking early steps to make sure that they can meet production demands, because once their vaccine candidates receive approval, it's going to be time to go. Okay. So back to GSK. The company believes its pandemic adjuvant technology could make a significant contribution against COVID-19. Okay, GSK has prioritized its efforts towards making its pandemic adjuvant technology available to partners developing promising COVID-19 vaccine candidates that are suitable for use with an adjuvant. I don't know why I feel so weird saying that word. I guess it just don't come natural. But anyhow, GSK has formed several collaborations to date with which include scientific partners in North America, Europe, and even China to develop vaccines, and are always in discussions with potential partners on further collaborations, which is hecka good news, y'all. Hecka good news. The company recently completed a review which was conducted across their entire global supply network. They will manufacture, fill, and finish adjuvants for use in COVID-19 vaccines at sites in the UK, okay, and also in my home, which is the US, and in Canada, y'all. They're even doing it in Canada. The heck? So the company obviously believes that more than one vaccine will be needed to address this global pandemic, and therefore they are working with their partners around the world to do so, to address this pandemic. All that being said, my take on Glaxo Smith Kline, I like them. I like the company, okay? It's in my long-term portfolio. I will be adding. Now, it's not a company that moves a lot, or the share price doesn't move a lot, but it's a safe, strong company. So they've got a large market cap, okay? Their success or survival does not depend on a COVID-19 vaccine, which is something that other smaller companies that are basically in the race to develop a vaccine, that's what they're depending on, is developing a successful COVID-19 vaccine, okay? GSK, not one of those companies. They're going to be okay either way. So they were making money before COVID-19, and they will continue to be a strong company even afterwards. This, in my opinion, is a strong, well-established company and even pays a nice quarterly dividend, okay? So with all that being said, I am not a financial advisor, so please do not consider this to be a recommendation by any means, okay? This is just my opinion. I am a YouTuber, and I like stocks. I like the stock market. I'm holding GSK in my portfolio, but this is not a recommendation for you to buy the stock. You should do your own due diligence and buy it only if it makes sense for you to buy it. Understand? Good, good. So now that we've got that out of the way, let me say thank you. Thank you to everyone that stuck through and watched this entire video, because I tried to watch it after I recorded it and I had to press stop because it was too boring. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Anyhow, thank you so much. Thank you. I would be nothing without you guys. All right. Now, what I want you guys to do is, if you learned something today, okay, if you found value in this video, man, smash that like button, or do it anyways, even if you don't like this video and didn't learn a thing, just because that's the right thing to do. And If you want to keep watching these videos like this where you learn neat stuff about different companies and the stock market and stocks and things of that nature, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because that's important, man. It really is. And take a look at your screen right now. You should be seeing some other videos popping up, videos related to this one. Click on one of them and watch it, because you're gonna learn something cool, man. Something new. I hate endings because I tend to get really emotional, so I'm gonna leave you guys with this message, okay? Don't be sad and don't you cry, because this is not farewell and it's not goodbye. This is my way of telling you that I will see you in the next video.